Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet, Battle of the Atlantic, continuing as Germany. And yes, this time I have the correct settings on. I made sure to do the settings before starting the video. You may notice the sound has turned down a little bit, and that's because I want there to be captions. And well, if my voice is hopefully loud enough, then YouTube will generate the captions and they can be used for other languages as well. Right, but anyway, let's get right into it. What were we doing? What were we doing actually? Good question. So I was splitting these off, wasn't I? So these are ready. These are also ready. So one more ship from here to join these. And I believe... I'll just have a look. Königsberg and Leipzig. Right, I think I'll just move the column along then. Because the Nuremberg is also Leipzig, isn't it? Yes. Alright, yep, that's fine then. Column can move into this zone for the time being. This fleet doesn't look that strong, to be quite honest. But oh well. I mean, if we do encounter a big British battleship, then hopefully the Admiral Hipper and the Colne potentially can keep them busy while the Z1 destroyer steams in for a torpedo run. Naturally, if we lose any ships, we replace them with U-boats, so I suppose it's not all bad. Right, in the United Kingdom, it's week 1 of November 1939. In sunny weather, the submarines U-44 and U-65, both with light damage, have detected an enemy contact. It's in the morning. The destroyer Gypsy maybe even, Gypsy perhaps, is escorting a convoy of 3 merchant ship large freighters and 1 merchant ship C2 freighter. And the Germans have the initiative, so let's go. Let's get right into it. Hopefully up and away with a good start. Right, let's turn to starboard. And any airstrikes perhaps? Oh, we do, we've got a bomber. Oh, that's good. That's good. I wasn't actually expecting to pick one up, but very nice. Right, we're not going to launch it just yet. Mostly because, well, we're not pointing where I want to be pointing. Oh, this is a rubbish placement of submarine. U-65 is nowhere near. They'll have plenty of airstrikes, so I can't really torpedo one of the freighters, at least not yet anyway. Not desperate enough yet. Yeah, they're miles away, and this freighter is kind of, sort of not that far away, but still. Right, they've turned a little bit, but does that work for me? Does it help in any way? Well, let's find out. Testing. Oh, actually, this is a white circle, so actually the wind won't be that bad. Do you know what? I reckon we'll go for it. Because even a near miss will cause damage to a destroyer. Although if they do turn a little bit more, we could get an even better shot next time. Let's hold 5 for the time being. It's not a race. It's not a race, we don't have a limited number of moves. Yes, good. We can get even better angle of attack with one of the... well, with the aircraft. Increases our chances of sinking the destroyer and also winning the battle. Well, I do believe, however, that this is pretty much as good as a shot as we'll get for this. So, go. Let's launch the aircraft. Hopefully it doesn't get shot down. Dive. Oh, we messed that up. We messed it up. Oh, they've gone! They've gone. I thought I'd messed that up. I was like, oh no, if only I'd released them a little bit later, but no, they're gone. So I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but Geipsy destroyer has been very much sunk after several bomb hits from my aircraft. Good. Well, that means very, very good start. We can immediately sink the merchants and withdraw. Action report on the British side. The destroyer Geipsy was sunk for 1,800 tons. One merchant ship large freighter was sunk for 7,800 tons. Two merchant ship large freighters were sunk for 8,700 tons, and one merchant ship C2 freighter was sunk for 5,500 tons. On the German side, no additional damage. The submarines U-44 and U-65 end it with light damage, but we had that before already anyway. So warship tons sunk on the British side was 1,800. Merchant ship tons sunk on the British side was 30,700, and for the Germans it's 0 on both. So 1,800 renown has been earned. Oh, well, would you look at that? This will be interesting, won't it? In the, well, northwest Atlantic, or west-north Atlantic, cloudy weather, week 1 of November 1939. The battleship Gneisenau with the light cruiser Nuremberg and the destroyer Z4 have detected an enemy contact. It's in the morning. The battle cruiser Renown is escorting a large convoy of merchant ship large freighters and one merchant ship C2 freighter, with the British having the initiative this time. Interesting. It's quite rare that the British get the initiative, but here we are. Right, well, here we go. Renown is obviously a formidable opponent. Really, that's what we're starting off with, straight away. They've immediately set the Gneisenau on fire, as you would, of course. Mind you, I did tell them to do elite gunnery, but come on. Really? We're going to do it like that? There's no damage, so that's good. I was beginning to think that we may have damaged a certain something already, but no. Right, well, we have to respond to this. Oh good, they've put the fire out as well. Good. 11.7 is suggested. I mean, very well. I mean, I don't have anything better to suggest. Open fire. Fire! Alright, so we've responded accordingly as well. Right, what will the Nuremberg do? The Nuremberg will... Well, what will they do? Not a whole lot, really. Can't really make a smoke screen for the Gneisenau, because the wind doesn't really favour it. Torpedo run, perhaps? No, I'll just have it fire at the Renown instead. I just think it's a bit easier that way. I mean, it probably won't sink the Renown because, well, let's be honest, 5.9-inch shells won't really sink a battle cruiser, but they probably won't help it stay afloat either. And my reasoning is that if we damage radars and spotters, then that will mean the big guns won't be shooting very accurately. As a result, you know, they won't be causing as much damage. Fire those away. That wasn't very good. Z4, you pretty much just continue on as you are, at full. We hope we won't need your torpedoes anytime soon. So just hold fire for now. Here comes the Renown. More hits. Oh gosh. I did say elite gunnery, but this is a little bit too far, surely. Alright. Radar's jammed. Any damage on the Renown? Oh, we don't know, do we? I've turned that off. In real life, you wouldn't know if you've damaged the you-know-what on the opposing ship. So our steering is lightly damaged. To be quite honest, I'd rather it wasn't. Let's slow down, actually. Don't want to turn away. But anyway, 11.7 was good. Let's just check on here as well. Yeah, 11.7 not too bad actually. I would say, what would I actually say? Maybe even a little bit more. 11.8, let's go. Yeah, I think 11.8 should be good. Fire! A little bit long perhaps. Right, we've damaged their propulsion. And I can tell that because this has dropped to 8.4 knots, not because I can do enemy damage control. They're also on fire, which I can tell because there's a fire here, as you can see. We may or may not have damaged the pumps because they're listing to port, but if I click I can't tell. There's no enemy damage control. As you'd expect, you would be able to sort of radio the crew and say, oh, I know we're in this battle now, but I was just wondering, have you got any damage on your ship? Oh, you do? Right, and would you say that that's, you know, how badly damaged would you say it is? Would you say that that's sort of heavy damage, destroyed entirely, or just a couple of scratches here and there? We've set another fire with the Nürnberg. That's good. Z4, you continue to sort of steam along. You're just watching what's going on, really. You're not giving up. Again! Hits. This is actually quite annoying. It's quite annoying that they're doing this. We may have to annoyingly put the Gneisenau now in for repairs immediately. But I'm hoping that won't be necessary as such. Right, 11.8 was good. It was actually a little bit long. Listing. I'll actually go 11.6 this time. Fire! Alright, not bad, not bad. Still a little bit long, but, you know, not bad, I would say, overall. 14.7 was right there. Let's drop it down a little bit, probably down to about 14.3. I'll keep it 14.4. Fire! Keep those fires going with the, yeah, good, good, good. That was 8 shells in there, and we've completely destroyed their propulsion, you can see. But good. Keep those fires going with the high explosive 5.9 inch shells, and, you know, we could be looking at something good here. Not giving up still, firing away. Oh, not good, not good. They've hit us again. Any damage? C turret now with light damage and AAA with light damage. You're destroying my ship. You're not allowed to do that. Well, good job damage control. You've managed to put the fire out. In a very timely manner. Fire! Only 2 turrets this time. We're actually a little bit long this time. Have they got... No, they're all... Right, I was about to say, because I thought that, just for a moment there, that maybe the, one of the turrets was destroyed, but I would have, number one, heard it, and number two, I would have seen the hole in the turret roof. But maybe on this turn, perhaps we can do something about that. Or actually, no, we've already fired with the guys in it, but anyway. Fire! More hits, more fires. Good, good. That's another good salvo from the Nürnberg. 7 shells have hit. Are they going to be disengaging or not? They won't, will they? Because we've damaged their propulsion. Oh, for goodness sake! Can you actually go one salvo without actually scoring hits on my battleship? Can you do that, or is that not an option? Any damage? AAA with light damage still. They're looking poorly though, so get them out as quickly as possible. I'll go 11. Fire! 3 turrets firing this time. Whoa! Fireworks from the Renown. Magazine detonation sinks the Renown. Amazing. We can't see the damage we caused, but what we can see is a destroyed B turret, completely gone, and the Renown sinking very quickly. It's kind of ironic that German battleship sinks British battlecruiser through magazine detonation. You'd think this was Bismarck against Hood, but it wasn't. It was Gneisenau against Renown. Mind you, in this timeline, that's what it would have been. You know, this would have been this timeline's battle of the Denmark Strait, so to speak. Except it's not. But anyway, let's sink the merchants and withdraw. So, action report on the British side: the battlecruiser Renown was sunk for 37,500 tons after just 4 salvos as well, may I add. So very quick, and we sank a whole host of merchant ship large freighters and 1 merchant ship C2 freighter. And on the German side, the battleship Gneisenau received medium damage, and the light cruiser Nuremberg received no damage, and the destroyer Z4 received no damage. So warship tons sunk on the British side was 37,500. Merchant ship tons sunk on the British side 55,000. Nothing sunk on the German side, meaning we have earned ourselves 37,500 renown. Very good battle. In the United Kingdom, the submarine was attacked by enemy aircraft. U-65 has received medium damage. Not entirely surprised by that. You will get that sort of thing in UK waters. Right, which one? Actually, let's just check which area has heavier traffic in. They're both similar. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's move these ships into the Cape Verde area. Let's move you guys into the Eastern Sargasso Sea. Right, broadly speaking, this is pretty much all I can do for the time being. You know, if we wait just under a year, we can get Bismarck and Tirpitz out, but for the time being, hold the line right here, as we are. Maybe I could get myself a little bit more in terms of submarines. Not sure, should I or should I not? We'll see. We'll see. For the time being, let's just keep this as it is. Although I am tempted. Yeah, it's 1939. They're not going to be... Bismarck and Tirpitz won't be available for ages. Oh, we've got U-43 in here. Right! And we've got 25 out of 30. So we can actually get ourselves one more submarine, so to speak. Right. Got it. Yep. Got it. Got it. Yep. In that case then, what we'll do is we'll pick up just one more submarine then. U-66. There we go. We've got 57,000. Oh, look at that. 57575. It's kind of cool, a little bit. But yeah, Renown won't be a problem from now on, because we'll just be buying submarines. So, yeah, not a problem with that. Right, let's carry on. Ooh, right then. In the Eastern Sargasso Sea, it's week 1.5 of November 1939. In cloudy weather, the heavy cruisers or pocket battleships Admiral Graf Spee and Lutzow, with the destroyer Z3, have detected an enemy contact in the afternoon. It is a convoy of merchant ship large freighters and C2 freighters, escorted by the heavy cruiser Exeter and the destroyer Gallant, with the British having the initiative. Right, well, here we go. A lot of surface engagements today, rather in this episode, I guess. Start off in the Exeter. Yes, have a look. These are my lovely, lovely Deutschland class over there. You are permitted to look at them. You are not permitted to shoot at them. You've done both of those things. As a result, what I will do now is show you why that's a bad idea, why you shouldn't do that. Let's get you turned to port. I'm actually going to say that... Yeah, let's have everyone go on the Exeter. Right, Exeter. 14 degrees is suggested, so for that reason I'm going to go to 14 degrees. No star shells because I don't mess about with that sort of stuff. Fire! Taste my 11-inch shells. That's one hit scored already. Good. Lutzow, you're all lit up by the star shell. So they'll be able to see the shells coming from your guns very clearly as a result, I would imagine. 20 degrees to port. You will also be firing at the Exeter. And you go 15.1. Alright, very well. Fire! Hits or no? Oh no, hits at all. Nowhere near the target. Z3. Now you could potentially think about making a smoke screen. A little bit. Ever so slightly. See if this will cover the... It won't cover it. Now that's already one hit from the Exeter. Not great. I'd rather avoid getting hit, if that's at all possible. Gallant, meanwhile, is attacking my destroyer that's making a smoke screen. So you can just about... Yeah, you can see here that... Well, you'll see it in a minute. For now, let's focus on the Exeter, which we have hit with one shell. They've probably moved forward. They have. Right, let's drop it down a little bit then. About 13.6, I think. Fire! Good. Good, good. Now here I was saying that we can just about make it into the smoke. I'm going to keep the Lutzow at flank and the destroyer at flank because, well, of the two the destroyer will be quicker at flank, so we'll get covered more by the smoke screen anyway. Right, 15.1 was pretty much just anywhere but. I'm going to drop that all the way down, I think, to about 12-ish. No, not that far. Well, let's try 12. Fire! Alright, we're a little bit short this time, but much closer than last time. Much closer. We're actually within the vicinity of the target this time, not nowhere near. Exeter continues to fire at the Lutzow. Oh, come on! Seriously? 3 hits are scored and a massive explosion happens. And the Gallant scores a devastating hit on my destroyer. I'm getting scared now, because if they're going to be that good when shooting with a battleship, they'll sink anything I can throw at them. Anyway, they seem to be fine as well. They don't even have a list going. No holes, no fires, no lists, nothing. And I've got a huge amount of damage. I mean, maybe not on the Admiral Graf Spee, but definitely on the Lutzow probably, and the destroyer that I've got escorting them. Right, you want explosions? I'll send some high explosives your way then. Fire! Let's see how you like it. Oh. It completely missed. Oh, I forgot, there's a wind. I need to correct for the wind as well. As you can tell, I haven't played Battle of the Atlantic in quite some time. No wonder we're not scoring any hits. If I'm all over the place, how do I move this? Right. If I'm all over the place with my shooting, then that's probably why. Right. I'm going to correct about here, maybe? 12 degrees was a little bit short, so let's actually go up a bit to 12.1. Again, I'll send some high explosives your way. Hopefully these actually find their target. Fire! There we go. Yeah! Not nice, is it? You don't like that, do you? Well, I'm sure you don't. Then again, neither do I. And I forgot to check the damage on the Lutzow and the Destroyer. That's just one turret. We've destroyed the A turret. One hit and they set a fire. I don't like where this is going. Not one bit. The Gallant is going for the Lutzow, it would seem. Have they spotted that the Lutzow is wounded? I think they must have done. Anyway, Admiral Graf Spee. Let's go and put some high explosive shells into their ship. Because this time we will correct for the wind. About here. 13.3 was a little bit off. I'll go to 13.1 maybe. Fire! Looking good. Not so good, perhaps. Lutzow, what's your damage? Oh, for goodness sake. Pumps have been damaged along with the AAA. Well, that's no good. What do I do? Help. Disengage, maybe? Slow down, obviously, to account for the flooding. I'd like to think we can get this fixed. At least somewhat. Mind you, I'm sure they're not doing very well either. 12.1 was right there. I'll go 11.9 maybe this time. 11.9, that's correct for the wind. I'd say probably around about here. You're wounded, but you will still fire away. Go, my lovelies, go. Yeah, how do you like that? You were the ones who started with the explosions, so I don't see why you're blaming me for it. How are you doing? You've got no damage. Good. Continue to cover the Lutzow in smoke. Oh! That's movement this time. Good. The Gallant has also missed. Good. This is the gunnery that I'm used to from the Atlantic Fleet AI. Right. Oh, are they making smoke? Oh! I thought we maybe damaged one of the turrets, perhaps. Ooh, the remaining forward turret, I would imagine, actually. But no, they're making smoke. Right, well, either way, your smoke won't help you. It won't help you very much. You can deploy it. I can't stop you from doing that. Fire! It won't actually help you much. Another hit. Oh, can we please put that fire out? I don't like what that fire's doing. I'd much rather the fire wasn't there. 11.9 was good. I'm going to keep it at 11.9, I think. Oh, can I not see the target that I'm... I can. Alright, good. Right. Fire. One more or two more good salvos and they'll be under. Great. Right, well, even if they do decide to fire, there's nothing they can do now because the front turrets have been destroyed. We can perhaps begin to slow... Actually, not begin to. We will slow the destroy down on the next turn. Gallant's firing at the Wounded Lutzow. I don't want to send these back to port because they take ages to repair. They do, and then my slot is used up because, well, I still have them, but then they're in port, so they're not actually doing anything. And then I have to make do for several weeks without actually having the firepower of the ships. Right, we'll try and aim for the rear turret this time a little bit. We'll go about here. Have we changed elevation? Yes, we have. Fire! Looking good. Perfect. You've destroyed their final turrets. So they can't do anything now. All three turrets. 1, 2, 3, gone. Destroyed. As is most of the superstructure as well, actually. Right. You know, continue to do your thing. They're still afloat, so we'll continue firing at them for the time being. Go down to about level 7 this time, maybe. And if we open up our binoculars, we can see it's getting difficult to get it right. You can just about see the... You can just about see it occasionally. There. Fire! You can just about see it occasionally, so that's good enough for me. Another big explosion there. Well, let's slow you down to 1/3 this time, because you're about to overtake the Lutzow. Still making smoke. They're trying to disengage. It's not really working. Right, Gallon's getting too close. And they're hitting the Lutzow still! Right, this is unacceptable really, isn't it? How close are they? That's a merchant ship, large freighter. The Gallant's at 10,000 yards away! Oh, we can't tolerate that. No, 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 no. Not happening. Not happening. Forget it. That's not going to happen. Not if I have anything to say about it. Fire! Oh, that's a great salvo. They're sinking immediately. That's a one-shot kill. I wasn't actually expecting that. But great job, Admiral Grafspay. Great job. It's another one of those tricky. I don't know where everything is. Come on, give me a little break. Or do we not get a little break? We do, but not really. Not the type of break I'm looking for. Right. I'll just put them around here then. 11.7 here. Alright, I'll go 11.5. Fire! Oh, those were short. Gallant is sinking, you can see. No damage because, well, we don't know what the damage was. Because you wouldn't do in real life. We can just tell that there were fires on board. The superstructure was very much destroyed, but that's about it. Right, smoke again. You're still going a bit too fast, so I'll just tell you to stop entirely. Or even go backwards at this point because, well, you can overtake the Lutzow quite quickly. Trying to get away. Right, Admiral Grafspay, you can immediately go back to firing at the Exeter. You didn't exactly lose much in the way of a tempo because it was just one salvo that was used for firing at the Gallant. Incredibly, we managed to sink the Gallant straight away. So 12.7 was right there. I'll go up a little bit to 13 perhaps. There we go. And we will do a little bit of a correction through the wind. Around about here, I think. Fire. little bit long. Ever so slightly overcooked. Oh, we haven't got target selected. Hello, I want to select the extra over there. Thank you. Right, we're going to go about here. We were short last time, so let's go up a bit. Fire! Hopefully 11-9 gives us a good result. Right, it's given us an extra fire, but they're not sinking just yet. They're still trying to run away. It won't work, but I don't blame you for trying. Let's see, 13 was a little bit long, so go down to 12-8 perhaps. And a little bit of a correction for the wind. Fire! It's another 2 hits. Oh, it looks like you'll have to turn a little bit because your turret's going to be firing at the target if you continue on that course. 11-9 was short. Let's go up a bit then to 12-2. Again, correct slightly, and fire. One hit, not brilliant, but at the same time, you'd rather have one than no hits. Oh, they've given up trying to disengage. But they can't actually fire at us with anything because we've destroyed all their turrets. Good, at least I'll get targeting information. I've just realised I can stop making the smoke screen for the Lutzow because the Exeter can't fire at us with anything. Oh. That's kind of nice actually. I'll go 12-9 this time. Fire! I didn't correct for the wind. You can immediately tell the wind messed it all up. You can immediately tell what happened there. Well, we'll actually start with the correction this time. There we go. Elevation. Elevation was actually quite good. Go to 12-4 this time. Fire! Hopefully they aren't long. Another 2 hits. Go on. Let's do it. Let's have the destroyer fire at the Exeter as well. Can we actually fire at the Exeter, or are we too far away? What's the max elevation? 30. Right, and I'm guessing we're going to have to do a full one because this is a really long way away. That's my guess. Max everything out. Fire! Are we in range? Yes, they are. We were miles away, but nevertheless, I just wanted to establish if we're in range with this salvo. Mind you, it could be a bit of a waste because, well, we could sink the Exeter on this salvo with either the Admiral Graf Spee or the Lutzow. So that's what we did last time, 12-9. They've gone up a bit. I'll go to about 13-4 then. Actually, no, 13-4 might be a bit much. 13-3 should be a little bit better, I think. Right, we'll go over here. They've got fires on board already, so we can change to armor piercing. Fire! Right, the Exeter is sinking. Excellent. We go over. We can very much see that they're going over. Or maybe not. Oh wow, look at all these holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 along this side, I can see. And all the turrets destroyed as well. Anyway, let's head back. Sink merchants and withdraw. Action report on the British side. The heavy cruiser Exeter was sunk for 10,350 tons. The destroyer Gallant was sunk for 1,800 tons. And we sank a whole host of merchant ship, large freighters, and C2 freighters. On the German side, the heavy cruiser / pocket battleship Admiral Graf Spee received no damage. The heavy cruiser slash pocket battleship Lutzow received medium damage and the destroyer Z3 received light damage. Warship tons sunk on the British side was 12,150. Merchant ship tons sunk on the British side was 48,600, and the Germans didn't lose anything on either side. 12,150 renown earned. Ooh, right. I wanted to end here, but nevertheless, let's go. Cape Verde, in sunny weather, week 1.5 of November 1939. The heavy cruiser Admiral Hipper, the light cruiser Colonel, and the destroyer Z1 have picked up an enemy contact at noon. It's the light cruiser Ajax, the destroyer Icarus, and 3 merchant ship large freighters, with the British having the initiative. Here we go then. A broadside away from the Ajax. Hit scored. Of course you bet. Fire set. Icarus with none. Right. Hi there. I'm sorry that they set you on fire already, but there we are. That's the situation we find ourselves in. It's annoying because that shouldn't really happen. Nevertheless, 10 degrees, is that all they're asking for? Alright, I'll go 10.1 then. It's close enough. No, not yet. I keep forgetting. I've done so many single battles where I don't correct for a win that I just forget to do it now. Right, I don't really have any idea of what to do for either, so I'm just going to go around about. I'll go here then. Now we can go ahead and fire. Pick the wrong fight here. If you want to fight, I'll give it to you, alright. Right, Colm, you can target the destroyer. 10.1 is suggested this time. High explosive shells this time. The correction's good, I remember, for the Admiral Hipper, so we'll do the exact same thing here. We'll go around about here. Fire! Good! Good. Those were alright. Z1. Not really much for you to do, so just move forwards. Any airstrikes, perhaps? No, not in the middle of the ocean. We're not getting one. Another broadside away from the Ajax. Another series of hits. Or just one. It still causes a huge hole in the side of the ship. Icarus is making smoke. She's had enough. What if the Colm have anything to say about it? Admiral Hipper, let's move you along with those 2 big holes in your side. We were short last time. No, we weren't. We weren't on target. We were short. Stop lying to me like that. It's not nice. I'll go 10.4 this time. And I will do the exact same type of corrections we did last time for the wind. Fire! That was 3 hits. Good. Cole, you move along. Smoke. Well, I wonder why. Probably not because they're so functional. They decided to just test out their smoke screen making capabilities in the middle of the battle. We'll go up to 10.6. They're very low in the water as well. Fire. One hit, but oh, look at them! They're all almost sinking. They're half sunk already after 1.5 salvos. I say 1.5 because, well, we had a good first salvo and then scored 1 hit with the second one. Again, more hits from the Ajax. The Icarus trying to run away. Right, but they've not actually damaged anything, at least I don't think they have. Never mind, they have. Forward spotter, forward radar, light damage. I had a feeling that a spotter or radar might go. And that's why I said they haven't probably damaged it. That's why I said they probably haven't damaged it. Because I knew there was a slight possibility that actually maybe, you know, maybe a little bit perhaps. Fire! No, not quite. Haven't quite found the mark with that one. We've scored hits, so possible damage to radars and spotters, but not quite what we were looking for. We'll keep the same elevation this time again. Oh, not quite, let's just move this fast. Oh, actually we're roughly right already anyway. Alright, fire! No, we should have decreased it. Which we will do on the next turn. They're all completely fine still, and look what they're doing! Again, they may have destroyed it even this time, perhaps. Let's just take a look. Nope, we managed to fix it despite being hit there. Alright, that's good. I'd like to see that. Right, 10.5 was long. I actually do kind of agree with that, so I will actually crank it down a bit to, I'll say 10 degrees. Yeah, you can see we overshot it there. Right, in that case then what I'll do is do a little correction for the wind. Like so. And fire! Looking good. So that was a little bit better. We still sort of skimmed the upper deck, so to speak, but we actually sort of, you know, got much closer to where the shell should be falling. Right, let's just do a quick... Oh, maybe not so quick. Where are they? I can't see them anywhere. Oh, because I'm facing the wrong way. There we go. Oh, that must have looked really stupid on the ship. I'm there shouting, where are they? Where are they? Admiral, you're facing the wrong way. Oh, right. Fire. That probably explains why I can't see them anymore. Right, the Icarus has been sunk. Z1, you just continue as you have been. Just keeping a watchful eye over everything. Ajax, you're on fire. You're only firing with 2 turrets. Whoa. Possible damage to one of my turrets and or steering and or propulsion. AAA with light damage. So now apparently if you hit in this general area you damage the AAA. I bet you didn't know that before. But anyway, 10 degrees was still a little bit long for the purposes of this, so I'll drop it by a further half a degree. Hopefully this time we'll have some good results. Fire! Good, good. That was a good salvo. Oh, the Icarus is completely gone. Can't actually see her at all. Let's try this one, maybe we can see it from this one. Yep, there's the Icarus. Sunk by the light cruiser Cole. But anyway, you will now move on to the Ajax. Small turn-ish. 5 degrees to starboard. You will now target the Ajax. Suggested elevation of 11.6. Can I use the... Yes, I can. I can use the Icarus's plots here to sort of work out elevation for the Ajax. Right, so 11.6 is rubbish pretty much. I will instead go with 10.9. 10.9 high explosive. Oh well, we'll do one high explosive round and then one and then we'll just do armor piercing from there on out. Go about here. Fire! Alright, fine. Maybe 11.6 would have perhaps been a little bit better, perhaps. May have been a little bit overconfident there. They're on fire in 2 places now, so we're doing better than they are. Still no fires on the Admiral Hipper. Great job, damage control. I like what I'm seeing here. Right, let's move you along. Check for any damage. Still AAA with light damage. Right, let's go for the Ajax. We'll go down to actually 8.9, 8.8 even this time. Simply because they're getting very close to us. Let's try and aim for those turrets a little bit. Yeah, that should all be fine. Where's my... there it is. Fire! Now what we did there, what happened there was the Ajax gave us a fireworks display in the day through a magazine detonation from the sea turret. Well, there you go, we did that one alright. We did it very alright. Though again, we're, you know, simple motions in withdrawal. Action report on the British side. The light cruiser Ajax was sunk for 9,700 tons. The destroyer Icarus was sunk for 1,370 tons. And 3 merchant ship large freighters were sunk for 7,100 tons each. On the German side, the heavy cruiser Admiral Hipper received medium damage, the light cruiser Colne received no damage, and the destroyer Z1 received no damage. So warship tons lost on the British side was 11,070. Merchant ship tons lost on the British side was 23,400. Nothing lost for either category on the German side, 11,070 per now. And that would be all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. Thank you for 100 subscribers as well. I forgot to mention, we've hit that milestone. The only way is up from here. So thank you very much. If you do enjoy the content, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know if the sound is any better this time than it was last time. Can you use captions? Can you use captions in different languages? Let me know. Drop a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.